Hey everyone, welcome to Ellis Mowers. Picked up another load of push mowers today. Guy posted them this morning, $200 for 8 of them. They're all newer and they all look to be pretty decent. I'll get my money's worth out of them. Plus, there's a blower as well right here. It's a Husqvarna. And I just got to figure out what's maybe wrong with it. It's a backpack blower and a seed spreader. 3 of the push mowers come with bags, so that's a good thing. They're all Briggs and Strattons. Most of them are the classic engines. I have one with the plastic carb on them and another one with a Quantum, a couple Quantums. Self-propel. One of them has the deck rusted out on them. So, again, put up a decent amount of money for them. Probably will make maybe $300 off of everything here if I decide to keep the blower. If I decide to sell the blower, I'll make a little bit more probably. Don't need the broadcast spreader. I already have one. Just taking up space, so it'll probably be a $20 or $30 item for somebody. So anyways, this is 8 push mowers. I don't know if I mentioned that already. And so all I did, curious for those that load stuff in trucks and whatever, so 3, and then the 2 on the left side, and put the blower in the spreader and separated the bags. And all I did, left the tailgate down, put a strap along the back side of these back 2 mowers, and it secured them in place for riding 70 some miles per hour down the highway with no concern. So let me go ahead and get everything off. As you can see, some of them are a little bit rough. Banking on having good engines though. Got a lot of good engines right now, but as you can see, this deck is done. I have one other deck that's done, but the other 6 look like they're going to be pretty good. So let me get them off. I'll give you a first impression of everything and we'll get started. Alright, let's take inventory. I got them all off the truck and such. We might have a little fun with a couple here and see if we can get them to start and run for us. This first one is just a run-of-the-mill 20-inch. I go buy the cheapest lawnmower to cut my grass with, MTD. The deck is done on this. It's actually rotted out in the back here and it's broken one of the brackets, and you can see there's a couple other rust holes right here and right here. So we're just saving this one for the engine. I think that it will be a good engine for something. I have an older Murray deck that needs an engine. It has an older Briggs, but I don't have the pull rope to fix the that older style Briggs, so I'm just going to do an engine swap on it because it's not worth, when you get a $40-50 mower, it's not worth a $20 to $30 pull rope. Yard machine's 22-inch. It's got something weird in the tank. It almost looks like 2-cycle fuel. I can't get it to prime, so it's probably a diaphragm. It may be. Might just need some gas in it, I'm not sure. But all of these engines do have compression. Spark plug's kind of out on it too. This third one here is just simply missing a blade from what I know. It could be a flywheel key as well, neither of which are big deals at all. This one is in very good shape, almost new condition from what I can tell. And the engine has compression, like I said. It's just missing the it's even got the adapter still on it. It's just missing a blade, so just pop a blade on that one. Hopefully that's all it needs. Hopefully it's not a shaft or anything like that. That would be worst case scenario. I was told all this one needs, it's got one of these plastic carburetors on it. I was told this is all it needs, is a new plastic carburetor. I have the air filter cover and air filter for it, so we're in good shape on that. This is probably a $75 mower, probably 70, 60, obviously parts. Here's another maybe $50 mower for me, 50 to 60. It's a mulching Craftsman 4.5 horse. Again, another Briggs classic. So just need to turn the pull handle around there and I think we'll be okay. 21-inch mulching. This one had compression as well. and blade that may need changed. I think it's got a bent blade on it. It may just need sharpening. We'll see how smooth it cuts. That's all that matters, is it cuts smooth. This one, the deck is done on. It's a 6.75 horsepower Quantum. They use this one till the bitter end. And I think the cable on it is a little stretched as well, so I don't know if I can save the cable off of it. But this is a scrapper except for the engine. I'm starting to get a bunch of engines and not a lot of decks around here, so kind of need to change that. This will be the money maker here. I have bags for, I believe I have a bag for that one, and that one. So we're going to be in good shape when it comes to that. I do have a bag in my lean-to for that one right there, so we'll make a decent profit on it. Maybe can squeeze out about $100 off of that one. This one needs a gas tank. As you can see, it looks like a dog clawed through it. It's too bad because the rest, if I could find a little bitty something or another to just fill that hole up, I might be okay. I could just swap the whole tank out though, and the gas cap got chewed out too, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I think this one will run okay though. It has compression. All the engines that I can test have compression. Actually, this one's missing the pull rope, so at least needs a pull rope and maybe a gas tank. I might be able to try and repair it. The blade looks okay. The self-propel is to be determined. It's front-wheel drive, the easy walk. Let's see if the self-propel is actually catching. Oh, I don't know. It's not catching right there, so. But again, I think the easy walks have a freewheel motion and they don't lock in. I'm not 100%. And then finally, in terms of mowers, is just another one of these MTD basic ones. The wheels are just loose. I need to tighten them up, and probably I might throw gas in this one to see if it'll run. But in terms of the bags, here are the bags. Here's 15,000 square foot drop spreader. I just need to lube up the wheels and stuff because it's a little bit difficult to push. Again, that's probably a $20 to $30 item. I'll eventually sell it. I haven't had an issue really selling spreaders. Then the biggest one I'm curious about is this Husqvarna blower, which I'm going to throw some 2-cycle fuel in it and see if I can get it to run. But if you can see, it's a Kawasaki. I guess it's a 2-cycle. Data manufacturer 0601, so we're closing in on about 20 years. It's a 145 BT. I will have to look and see what these go for. This might be a nice little diamond in the rough, so to speak. It looks like the carb setup is very simple, as long as it has compression and it runs, or has spark, and the coil's not bad in it. Yeah, 50 to 1. So we might be good. It has decent compression. So you know what? I'm gonna go grab my keys. We're gonna throw some 2-cycle fuel in this. We're gonna throw a little bit of gas into, which ones do I want to throw gas into? This one had gas, but it's not running, so could be just be bad gas, or it could just be water in the fuel. Who knows? I think I see some water down there. Let's see if we can get a couple of these to run here. I'll grab my tripod and we'll just experiment, so to speak. If I could get the gas cap back on, there we go. Like I said, probably a diaphragm for that one. Definitely a air filter and a carb for that one. Blade done. Diaphragm kit. So we shall see. Let's have fun here. Alrighty guys, I checked the blower. The blower is at least going to need either a fuel filter or a fuel line, probably both, and a nice tank cleaning. Wouldn't pull in any gas up, so I think there's a bunch of gum in the fuel filter. But I've got 4 push mowers here. We're going to try, see if we can have one of them run. The first, let's see, it's 1, I'll put a blade on that one later, but let's try this one. And I primed it to see if it would go. I think a lot of these have a little bit of water in them. Well, that one's actually good. That one ran off to the races. I knew it was because of the spring setup right there. I don't know if you can see that. They got it all jacked for some reason. But I can fix that. I can put that on another mower. So there's $50 right there for me. This one won't prime, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just a diaphragm. So let's see. Let's try the Craftsman here. I couldn't get it to fire earlier. Try one more time. I'm gonna pull the throttle out a little bit. Alright, so that one's just a diaphragm. The last one I want to check down here is this one. I'll get y'all back a little bit since I'll bring it up. Well, there's number 2 that ran right off the truck, so that's kind of cool. So let's take a quick tally because I know y'all like to know what I try to make off of all of these. So this, if I make it look pretty, maybe with some super clean or whatever, I might throw it on there for 60, probably get 50 for it. Craftsman, same thing. Craftsman's bring a little bit more money. This one's got adjustable wheels on it. The big ticket item, if it's just a pull rope and then figuring out the gas tank, this is probably $160 as long as everything else works on it. It's got a key start, but obviously I'll remove all that because it will not. I know the battery's dead and I don't have a key for it, so scrap. Probably list this one for 80. It's a nice little push mower. Probably get 70 for it. Maybe $100 with the bag, because I have a bag for it. As long as it just needs a blade and some servicing. Probably $60 to $70 mower, and then that one's scrap. So what will we do? Let's see. I'm just doing some quick math here. I think I've got $500 worth of mowers here, roughly. Anywhere from $450 to $500, so I'll at least double my money off of them. Again, a little bit extra money for this, $20 to $30, and then the blower. If I can get the blower running, then that's I don't know how much Husqvarna backpack blowers go for, but they go for at least $100, I would say. If anybody knows, feel free to throw it in the comments section down below. Again, this is a 145BT blower. Hopefully I'll get to this. As you can see, I've got quite a few projects going on here. Don't forget it's a Kawasaki as well, 2-cycle engine. A few projects going on. You'll see some of the cheap ones like this I probably won't do a video on. The more involved ones, like if it's just a carb diaphragm, I'm probably not going to shoot them. I've done multiples of these, multiples of these, multiples of these. So for in terms of video content, I don't know what it'll be good for. However, I might just do like a 3 for or 4 for or whatever. So thank y'all for watching. As you can see, I got a bunch of stuff to work on here. I'll give you a quick shop update since I have done some things since last time. The Wizard, I got to figure out something with the deck on. Craftsman needs a new carburetor. I got to fix the deck on it a little bit. As you can see, the deck has been beat to death. But again, I don't really have a lot of money in the mower. Maybe $150 after it's all, or maybe $200 after it's all said and done. It's probably a $650 mower. I've only got $40 in this. Stuck in gear, so I got to get it unstuck. It may be a transaxle swap. I've got 2 transaxles here. Wheel horse is clean. Y'all saw it on the super clean commercial. The super clean test that I did. I'll get it running eventually. John Deere, again, key switch, potentially something with the starter, with the ground issue. I'm not quite sure. This is a push mower that will be featured on the channel later in the week. Do a super clean giveaway, hint hint, on Thursday. Big hint. So keep on looking for that. Super nice Yardman shredder, chipper, vac here. I got it listed for $140. I think that's pretty decent market in the area. It's the cheapest one on Marketplace by far, by about $40. That's working. So that's what's going on there. I got a battery that's charging over there. This is a customer's Husqvarna. He just needs to pick it up. Probably just going to take it to him eventually, honestly. And then all the mowers back here in the back that y'all have seen already, that I will get to eventually. As y'all know, if you follow my channel, I'm working on the house still. Neighbor dropped off a few mowers as well, a couple of snapper rear engine riders. He said he's got a third one for me to look at. This one was running as recently as 2019 because it had a battery in it that was dated 2019. That one didn't have a battery in it. I have a feeling that this one is probably going to be an easy fix. I hope. Fingers crossed. This one may be a little bit harder. I'm going to try and get those knocked out in the next couple of weeks, and I might do a 2-for video on them. Customer's push mower, same guy that has these 2 snappers. Mower runs. He didn't take it back with him, so I don't know if he wants it or if we're going to do a package deal or whatever. But and then all the remaining push mowers I got in my last lot that y'all saw, and the 2-cycle stuff I just kind of shoved over here for right now. So that's all. That's the whole shop updates. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope that y'all let me know what you think. If I overspent on push mowers, but I don't mind paying a little bit to get stuff in bulk. Was the average out to about $25 a mower, and then plus a couple of extra goodies, so I can live with that. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Y'all have given me great support. Again, stay tuned Thursday. I got a super clean giveaway coming up. So if you watch Henry with Mowers and Blowers, he's doing one right now that wraps up on Election Day. Should be kind of a nice reprieve to what all's going on in the country right now. Looking forward to his giveaway more than I am the election. And I will have one starting on Thursday. You can, I'll share all the details with you then. So thank you again. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.